All right, well, we're back, and I've got another review for you. Actually, one of my favorite Cuban cigars of all time, Romeo y Julieta. Romeo Julieta. This is a torpedo, and typically it's a great cigar. The Romeo line is one of my favorites in terms of a Cuban. It's not too light, but not too strong. Usually has the most creaminess of any of the Habanos. The torpedo is a nice size. So I'm not going to try to focus in on the band again because that's always a disaster. But this one came from a box that I believe is a 2014 edition, and really good. I picked up some when we were on our cruise with my lovely wife. And we stopped in Jamaica, and there's La Casa de Havana in Jamaica, right off the cruise port, and it's a fantastic place to get Cubans. A little expensive, not as cheap as getting them overseas out of Switzerland from a reputable dealer. So, we'll light it up here. Really good flavor. Creamy. Nothing harsh about it. Not too mellow where you don't get any taste. It's a fantastic cigar. I think the Romeo line, like I said, it's hard to go wrong with that. At one point, I may review, we've got 2 Cohibas left. And I was saving those for the Indians to win the World Series, which it looked like they were going to do this year. They were up 3-1, and I had these 2 Cuban Cohibas that were going to be a celebratory cigar, and didn't happen. So I don't know if those will ever get smoked. But anyway, I've smoked Cuban Cohibas before. And you know, the problem with those, they're good cigars, they're a little stronger sometimes than I like. They're so expensive. I mean, if you find a place that has cheap Cohiba cigars and they claim they're Cuban, they're not. I mean, you just can't get them. They're not cheap. They're not cheap in Cuba. So how can they be cheap somewhere else? You know, this cigar, nice size torpedo, from Switzerland, from a reputable dealer. You can get these by the box, and you know, you'll run maybe roughly $10 a stick, give or take. It's a good price. Cohibas, the same size Cohiba, I mean, well over 20. And that's a good price. So To me, they're not worth it. The Romeo y Julietas, I think, are fantastic. Partagas number 4, D4, very good. Oil de Monterey. Even some of the lesser known brands, I think, have a lot of creaminess to them. El Rey del Mundo. So, anyway, yeah, this this really how a Cuban cigar is supposed to taste, smoke. You can see it's got a nice burn, it's got a nice draw. It's going to get better as it goes. So, anyway, I gave a little different angle for this video. See the Havana Smoker portrait a little better. Again, my wife and I, we picked that up down in Miami. Very nice. So that's about it. NFL playoffs going on. Dallas got beat. You know, it's funny. They talk about being a disappointment or a failure. I mean, the Browns, God. I'd be so happy at 8-8. Anyway, until next time. Here's a little close up of the Havana Smoker. All right, bye-bye.